it threw my whole world off. You got an intruder, Jeff. That is sign for an intruder.
I don't got no intruder.
That's your dog barking? No, that's Kenny's.
My dog ain't barking.
Oh, you got an intruder, Kenny.
That's like a little chihuahua.
Hey, them chihuahuas ferocious.
That's not the generator.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
You'll know if it's mine.
Look, I would wait. What the heck? The Juan just disappeared. Juan just disappeared.
He time traveled like y'all did.
Juan, you keep disappearing.
My dog scared him off.
He on that iPad.
He said his dog scared him off.
Juan look like a serial killer.
He does, yo. In my mind, I'm like, I was gonna tell him to watch behind him, but he is the nightmare.
Look how he looking. Look how he looking.
Like
his eyes are moving all around.
Oh no, I was just kicked out. I don't know why.
Yeah, you was killing somebody just now.
That's what happened. The blood stain is still on your shirt.
Huh?
This Juan.
The blood stain still on your shirt.
What I do?
Juan look like he's straight out of the new Dexter show.
That's you. That's how you was looking.
That's how you was looking, like you straight up killed somebody.
Yeah, he was an extra on Dexter.
Oh yeah, because that shit was tripping. I was like, what the hell?
Hey,
not because it's my mom's iPad, so it's in Spanish, so I got to reread. So I like, man, I read like I my reading in Spanish is like a third grade level.
Hey,
I feel that.
Look,
I can read Creole.
Speaking of English is like a third grade level. I am the subject of Dade County public school system, bro. Like, so if anybody,
that's what I say. I'm a victim of the South public system. So
yep.
So I'm so yeah.
So I gathered you all here today because I need to tell something. And first, I want to get to the Brahmin, the most hated man, but racing and golf is not sports. I feel like anytime, like when you think about a sport, yes,
that's racism.
I know technically it's in
the category. This is the American take. Right? Here's the American take. Look, even though the world loves soccer and the world loves racing,
that's a sport.
Here comes the American.
See, don't group soccer and racing and golf. Look, people retire. If people retire to play a sport, you have a problem. That is not a sport. That's an activity,
sir.
That is a competition. Racing is different. I'm gonna tell you,
racing is the purest sport there is.
Bro,
when you first kids, you line up in front of somebody and let's go race.
Adrenaline. I ain't talking about no foot race. I'm talking about NASCAR.
Those type of racing.
Round and round and round and round. NASCAR. That is not a sport.
How are we doing this?
I don't care what the definition of sport is. I know Spartans were not racing cars. They was doing battles.
They was racing chariots.
They were racing chariots.
No, that don't. I ain't talking about. That's more of a race because at least you're using horses. The people ain't doing no sport. But
wait.
So horsepower.
Kentucky Derby is a sport,
bro. Hey, ask them to run a mile. They probably can't. Like they sweat because they in heat.
Tiger Woods might beat you in a mile, Mike. I don't know.
He might beat me at what? Just because you're athletic, an athletic could play a non-athletic sport and be good at it. Like Tiger Woods is an athlete who plays a competition. Like people
retire at golf, though.
You can say the same thing the other way around, though, too.
Spelling bee, right? Like
you can say the same thing the other way around. A person that's not that athletic play,
but that's not my argument.
Play sports though.
That's not my argument. My argument
just like
is that I'm saying
just like there's plenty of old linemen that are not athletic and plays football.
Not arguing about the athleticism aspect. I'm talking. Kenny just said Tiger Woods.
There's like 10 goalies in the world who are
retire. No, people retire to play golf. That's a leisure activity.
Some people do, but some people train from when they are 5 years old.
Some people retire to play basketball.
Nobody retires to play basketball.
Obama
professionally.
Obama did.
You got old men.
I hate you.
Bro, you got old men like Jack Nicklaus at 50-something dominating that sport.
Nobody.
Them dudes get driven around.
Nobody retires into NASCAR. That's impossible.
As
an old man, your reactions.
I'm talking about golf right now. They get driven around.
No, you don't.
NASCAR is a young man sport, man.
They get driven around a caddy.
No, they don't.
Or they walk
every
now and again.
A caddy just carry your clubs. A professional golfer has to walk the golf course. You're not in no golf cart.
I'm sorry, you're walking. Yep, that is
7,000 yards.
Oh my gosh.
So O-line, no
walk. We're not talking about athleticism. We're not talking about
O-line, no walk, nothing.
I'm saying
but what's
the
your
NFL,
point then of walking?
Look, the topic is just that simple. I'm saying golf.
So O-linemen are not athletes.
I'm saying golf. No, I'm not talking about athletes. Remember, my argument isn't athletes. I'm not saying like Tiger Woods is an athlete who plays a sport that doesn't require much athleticism.
But it does. But I'm telling you it does. As a person who plays golf, I'm telling you it does.
I played golf before.
Play drunken golf.
Mini golf don't count. Mini golf don't count.
Golf is golf. Okay.
No,
mini golf don't count.
Golf is golf. No. That is
correct. I play pickup ball. That don't make me a hoop player.
Yes. You have to.
That's like saying 2K count. That's like saying 2K count.
No. Well, for golfers, yeah. I mean, you don't do nothing but swing a club and then walk 7,000 miles according to Kenny. So you walk 7,000 miles and swing a club.
Incorrect.
So you don't swing a club and walk 7,000.
You don't just swing a club.
Okay.
That's what the key.
You gotta put your locks in it.
You don't take motion.
You gotta train your locks.
Look, to play chess, you have to move your hands. You gotta work your brain, bro.
So you telling me?
So how he get injured in playing a non-sports?
No. Listen,
so it's bowling a sport.
Yo, I know somebody got injured playing chess. Like it
injured playing chess.
Show me the tape.
You know, got injured playing chess, bro.
You don't remember that? You don't remember that time?
No, I don't. I don't remember that time.
If his opponent stabbed him,
Bishop to F7. Ah, shit.
Injured playing chess.
Yo, medial epicondyle. You remember medial epicondyle?
A slip and fall accident does not count as a sports injury.
Oh my God, you got arthritis.
No, he happened to be a chess player and got injured. He didn't get injured playing chess.
Tiger Woods is a great athlete. Look, Tiger Woods is a great athlete who say, I ain't gonna do no regular sport. I'm gonna dominate. I'm gonna dominate a sport because these dudes ain't no athletes. So I'm just be great at it because I'm an athlete and they ain't. So I'm going to go ahead and dominate.
Bryson DeChambeau put on 40 pounds of muscle to improve his game. 40 pounds of muscle.
So he can hit the ball harder.
That's Bucky Lovely.
Bruh.
Like that's not really.
So Tom Brady's not an athlete?
No, look. He's non-athletic. He's in an athletic sport. That this is the thing.
Yeah, he's not an athlete.
That man is that he happens to.
Tom Brady's a murderer.
He's literally a professional.
He's a serial killer. That's a whole.
He's a non-athletic.
You don't have to be athletic to be an athlete.
You
don't have to be athletic to be an athlete.
No. Listen, he's a non-athletic player playing an athletic sport. That's what he's
a quarterback. He's just a quarterback.
He's a non-athletic athlete.
He's a statue quarterback.
You ain't tell me what makes a sport. You say we're not using definition.
What we using here? We're
not using definition.
I don't remember asking.
He's trying to corner you. Kenny's trying to corner you.
Do I remember
asking
for definition? Like
I asked for it, and you said no. That's not what we're going.
That's not what we're doing. I don't remember. Look, I'm not trying to. I'm not questioning.
He's not
trying to get up out that corner.
He's trying to get up out that corner.
I'm not
getting out that corner. You want to define it. Once you define it, we're gonna hook you.
There's definitions.
You're not gonna troll me.
There's definitions on the internet.
No, sir.
I don't know the meaning of where the master troll is sitting below me or wherever one is on the screen. That's the trolls, man.
No, I ain't below you, buddy.
I'm not a troll. Listen, no, I'm not the trolls.
Look at Jeffrey. Look at Jeffrey.
I'm not the trolls, no. Listen, I'm not the trolls.
Oh man.
But
that was funny.
Everybody who said they hate LeBron is because y'all heard the thing about like LeBron being like the most hated person in like basketball. Me personally, I can't.
That's white America.
I think white America loves LeBron.
Nah, all those states that hate him, Republican.
Nah, what? Nah, we ain't gonna do that. Nah,
Texas.
No. Wait.
No.
You think when they tell him shove and dribble, that was under.
That's white America, man.
Yeah, that was undercut racism.
That is.
Skip Bayless talking about.
Nah, you know what it is? It's not racism. You know what it is? Is that he is the way. I'm gonna tell you why. The way he comes off. He comes off at a few years ago. He said that he's the greatest of all time. No matter who you listen, so when somebody comes off as not humble and saying arrogant stuff like that, and then coming off as passive aggressive, and then not coming off as a leader, all those things combined makes an unlikable person.
I'm gonna tell you what
I'm saying. Before you.
No, go ahead.
Bro. So at the end of the day,
wait, hold on, Maurice. Wait, let Kenny go because
only Kobe and LeBron get that flack. Jordan didn't get that flag, and
there was no polls though.
But Jordan never said he was the best. He said everybody else was the best. He said Magic was the best. He said Bird was the best.
He put it on. Jordan carried
because those people actually beat him. He had to be able. He can't say, "Oh, you can't say, oh, they literally already beaten him. They still in the league while he was in the league."
Hey, it don't matter why he said it though, Kenny. He just gave everybody props.
Nah, I don't give.
He didn't give everybody props. He didn't give everybody props.
That.
Not everybody.
I'm talking about them, but there also wasn't a poll though. I'm gonna tell you what times changed because
there wasn't a poll for LeBron.
No. There was a poll for LeBron. No, I'm talking about Jordan era. Like we don't know if he would have been the most hated guy in sports. Like we literally have
the internet.
He was loved because without a poll, we would think LeBron is beloved.
Well, the numbers say that he was.
No, I honestly believe that Jordan is more loved now than he was then.
Look at the criticism that LeBron got.
Still haven't recovered from Jordan's numbers. Since Jordan retired, the sport's popularity went down and down. So we do have numbers that support that he was loved.
Well, but LeBron,
the sports was in its highest.
That's not what I mean though, because you can hate
population.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think the numbers tell whether or not he was loved because LeBron, people love watching LeBron. Like he brings numbers. Like LeBron's brings.
Man, at the end of the day,
I don't think it had nothing to do with that. I don't think it necessarily had anything to do with
when it comes to Jordan, people only loved him after he was gone from the game. That's it. When he left the game,
I wonder if we had a poll back then.
Every time he came back, you loved him more. That's all that was.
I wonder if we had a poll back then where people loved Jordan though, because
they loved him when he was losing. That's what I don't know. When he was getting bounced in the first round, did they love him? Did anybody care that he?
It was bad. It's according to what I was reading on newspaper, like those newspaper articles and stuff. They was bashing him like he's just a scorer, he's selfish. So he would have kind of got the same label.
The same thing you heard about Kobe though.
Yeah.
Oh man, Kobe
can't win without Shaq.
When you see arguments about Jordan, they say 6 rings. Don't nobody ever mention him getting his ass kicked in the first round.
Exactly. Nobody mentions he getting bounced.
No, it's LeBron zombies that make people not mention him getting bounced. It's LeBron. It's LeBron.
But we're not talking about who's better, right?
No. We're not talking about that. No, we're just talking about.
We're talking about the numbers say that once he retired, the sports popularity dropped down a
no one, but you can hate somebody.
50%.
You can watch somebody because people do it to Floyd.
I think that's a new thing. I think that's a newer thing.
I don't agree with that.
You don't hate watch people. Don't hate watch people.
People hate watch people now
because LeBron. Every time LeBron played, the numbers skyrocket. Every time he in the finals, like watch this year, LeBron in the finals.
Well, no, the numbers going for the finals anyway.
Going down.
I don't agree with that either.
Let's bet right now that the numbers going to be down in the finals.
Look at Tom Brady. There's a such thing as fatigue too. And him being in the finals so long.
When did fatigue happen? Because
last year with Tom Brady.
I'm saying
Tom Brady goes to Super Bowl and it went down. I think if Tom Brady goes to Super Bowl again next year, it's going to continue to go down.
I don't get that whole fatigue.
And I think LeBron,
we saw the Cowboys
going to the finals, will be a fatigue eventually, and numbers start going down.
We saw.
And we can look it up. I'm pretty sure.
That's what I'm saying. So if that's the case, so you think Michael Jordan going to the finals 6 times? You think the people was fatigued and they start watching?
No, because he was winning.
They had breaks.
And this guy went 10 times.
What breaks? The man went 3, missed,
and then 2
and
years.
And there was a break.
Tom Brady had breaks.
Okay, but wait.
LeBron didn't have no break.
No, but that's what the numbers say.
So let me
exactly. You're making my point.
So I'm saying, somebody that went 6 times. I'm asking you because you said people. I'm saying he went to the finals 6 times. The numbers say it, dude. I'm saying, did it interrupt Jordan's? Like, did it? People say, no, I'm not watching.
Jordan's fatigue.
Yeah, did people have Jordan fatigue? Did the numbers reflect Jordan fatigue?
No,
that's what I'm
asking.
What break? He went 3. He went 3 back to back.
They had a chance to miss him. That's why.
Yeah, he left the sport. He retired in the middle.
So I think that helped them too, because once he left the sport and they had a chance to miss him.
But didn't we just say Tom Brady had fatigue because he went to Super Bowl with Tampa Bay?
Okay.
And he had not won the previous year with the Patriots.
That's 1 year. Okay, wait, Mike.
That's what I'm saying.
Jordan won. He got his 3-peat. Not only did he leave the sport, retire, he went to another sport, sucked at it. They got to watch him lose.
So that reanimates.
Then like, damn, we really need Jordan back. He came back, dominated again.
Did the Rays drop after his first 2?
After his first 2 what?
His first 2 after his original 3-peat bum. That's said and gone, right? After his first ring when he came back, the following year, did the Raiders go down?
That team was.
I don't know
if the following year, and the following year didn't go down.
You got a freak show on there. You got
going
on.
Man, I don't think fatigue. I don't think fatigue affects the ratings though. Like I don't think that. I honestly don't think that, John. Because even with LeBron,
the Super Bowl with Tom Brady,
but their ratings are going down anyway.
Yeah,
all ratings are going down.
Not Super Bowl.
How the previous year it was low.
Yeah,
and then he wasn't even in it. So that's what I'm saying. Like it was going down. Do the year before and then the last year.
Super Bowl ratings have been going down for like the past few years.
Yeah, I think since the
Eagles
Super Bowl. Yeah, and then the last 2 years have been weird because overall it's been kind of like weird in sport. Like, well, I guess in sports in general, basketball always been weird to me because it's more global, right? Like but it still don't get the ratings. Why don't people watch basketball? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, why don't more people watch basketball?
Because it's top heavy now. So everybody waits for the playoffs. No one cares about the regular season anymore. So I mean, LeBron numbers are still high for ratings in the finals. He still has. I mean, he's not going to top Jordan. Jordan.
No, it's not that
high, but I don't think he's that. Let me see how far behind.
But it could be a layover from the fact that he's always been in that. They tired of seeing him. It could be that. Could be like, okay.
But when you watch the villain, don't you want to watch the villain lose though? Like I think people would tune in to watch the villain.
I think a lot of people with the center, everybody always believes something's planned. Something's been.
Well, that's a whole nother conversation.
Think about it. Had he not got bounced,
but they better.
People wouldn't think that they was that this.
I thought they was
for LeBron to take down.
No, I thought they was going. I promise you, I thought they was going to be them in the Nets in the finals. I'm glad I was
exactly.
Okay,
I want to see something. I want to see something fresh.
What 10 years? That's not.
I was crying when LeBron.
Yeah.
Look, and team.
And I know I'm just one person, but me personally, I didn't watch the Super Bowl yesterday because Tom Brady was in it.
No, that's fine. I think a lot of people.
I will watch the finals now that LeBron's not in it. So for me, it's back.
Wait, so people can understand.
But you're LeBron.
Wait. So people can understand. What's your
favorite
team?
I didn't watch the.
Wait. So people can understand.
And I didn't watch I didn't watch last year with my own team in the finals. I didn't watch it, but I'm only one person though.
Well, no, you are the representation of America. Remember, LeBron James. Look,
you're LeBron hater too.
Who's the most? No, exactly. That's.
I never met him, so I can't hate on him.
You can. First of all, I think that's bullcrap. You can't.
No, I don't think so.
You can hate an athlete. Like that's the point of being.
You bash him every time. And he on your team.
No, I mean it's a like a figure of speech. Like it's not like you literally hate him. It's
you just dislike him.
You just dislike him.
Yeah, because I don't like fakeness, and I don't like somebody who's passive aggressive. I don't like somebody who's fake. Yeah, I don't like somebody who took their own horns. So
that's not why. I still don't think that's why America hates him. I still don't think that's why America hates him. I think that's part of it, but I still don't. That's not why.
That's the problem.
No, it's a problem. It's a problem when he doesn't carry himself that way. LeBron don't carry himself.
I mean, your opinion, not in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, and he's not the
greatest. So his opinion of himself is supposed to be high.
I believe every athlete in every sport should believe
every athlete believes
that's not a problem.
But somebody else should.
This guy.
Somebody else should praise you, not yourself.
Somebody else did. They've been praising him since he was 16 years old.
I was just
that's fine. And that's how it should be.
Praised.
And that's how it should be. You shouldn't do it yourself though.
The dude that just snapped at everybody.
But you shouldn't do it yourself though. That's the definition of being
humble.
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you this. Wait, hold on. I don't think. Look, I don't have a problem with somebody like Muhammad Ali did it. Like he did it. But the thing is, I think the problem is what you. I think what you saying, Juan, also matters because he didn't. LeBron says it, but he also don't. He doesn't carry him. He don't carry himself with that same moxie. Like he's very passive, and it's like, well,
you said,
are you confident? Are you cocky, or you just like Kobe would tell you, I'm better than you, and then he would go out there and show you, I'm better than you. LeBron is like
they asked Kobe if he was the greatest of all time when he's comparing him to Jordan in his prime. And I watched the interview live. He said what Kobe said. He said, "Man, you comparing me to Michael Jordan, the greatest. I'm not going to put myself in there."
That's bull crap though.
That is Kobe believes.
That's fine.
I don't think
all of that's bull crap.
Yeah, I think Kobe believes he. Yeah, I do think that.
All of them are gonna say all the right things in front of the camera, but if behind that, he'd walk up to Jordan and be like, he said stuff to Jordan.
LeBron, we can look it up.
Wait, Mike, you said Muhammad Ali and you said Kobe.
Yeah,
but they didn't like Muhammad Ali. He was hated.
Oh no,
and
but he was hated.
Kobe was my favorite player. He was hated.
He was hated for a different. But that's my point.
Kobe was hated too.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying like that's also part of the point. Like they all hated him. I think Juan's problem.
I truly believe
I'm saying for Juan
hated while
personally,
they play.
I think the issue with LeBron is look at Muhammad Ali and look at Kobe and then look at LeBron. There's a massive drop off in the way they approach their respective sport. That's what Juan thing is. America doesn't like him probably because of that same brashness that he has, but I also think that is because he is, when somebody's a golden child like Tom Brady, because if you did the same thing in sports, you already could predict absolutely, like without even question, it'd be Tom Brady and it won't even be close. LeBron and Tom Brady's in an era where we hate greatness.
That's another different thing.
I think we hate. I think in an era where everybody hates greatness.
If you think about it from the beginning, Tom Brady is actually an underdog story.
No, he is. No, he's. That's why Juan hate.
And LeBron
hate when I say that because like LeBron is. Whoa.
LeBron is not.
Nowhere near underdog. I know you about to say that, Kenny. I almost knocked over my mic, and then you had to buy me a new one. Why would you?
I like. What do you mean?
How many underdogs?
Kenny, wait, hold on. Let me explain to Juan real quick. What Kenny? Wait, Kenny said.
Kenny or Maurice?
No, Kenny said LeBron is an underdog story. I know he's gonna go, but
to some degree,
tell the people.
You cannot explain yourself.
Tell the people because go ahead.
Explain this, Kenny.
Go ahead, Kenny.
So growing up in the project and underdog story.
Oh my God! Everybody grew up in the project.
No.
No. Forget that. No.
I'm sorry. Kwame Brown was the number one overall pick. Kwame Brown was the number one overall pick. He grew up.
I won't use the project as his reason for being an underdog story. His underdog story is
he grew up in Chicago.
After what's that kid name? Kwame Brown. So, but he came as the chosen one. He was supposed to.
Those are not underdog stories, though, man.
When you number one overall, it's like saying
he was getting ESPN coverage.
It was an underdog story.
Much pressure.
All right. If you
that's not an underdog story, man.
Tom Brady,
you tell me was getting bashed since he was 17.
LeBron
and he was
18.
And LeBron was getting first class training by the time he was 8 years old.
That boy had a Range Rover in high school.
In high school, I'm not talking about high school.
No, but
that's part of your adolescence.
You know how many other possible LeBrons?
Kenny,
I went to school with
from the bottom of the barrel.
And they sport, and what they got? They dead in jail. They gone.
But most of the success stories in sports, all the dudes in baseball, all the dudes in basketball,
football. Tom Brady wasn't born with his natural talent. That's another thing too.
That's why he's an underdog story.
Somebody who's the tallest person in the room is usually not underdog.
He was number one overall pick, Kenny. He was.
So Kwame Brown.
You said LeBron don't got natural talent.
I don't think that's natural.
But anyone with two eyes could have saw LeBron was going to be something.
That don't make it natural.
No,
that don't make it natural.
Natural is what?
Y'all just told me he had training from when he was 8 years old. How is that natural?
No. But Kenny, we talking about natural.
One or the other.
Meaning he could. No. That's a skill. He was trained in the skill. No, he got a better skill set.
He could jump.
He was born jumping high, running fast.
Stronger.
He was playing against white boys in Ohio. I could out-jump them.
No.
He wasn't.
play only.
You see them AAU teams.
He played Melo in the summer league. I watched him.
He played Melo in high school.
No,
before high school.
No, listen, 16. I don't want to count when he was 12. I'm not talking about when he grew up. Like, look, growing up in the hood. No, I'm saying growing up in the hood is a story. A lot of baseball players, a lot of basketball players, and a lot of football players.
What?
I think growing up in the hood. That's not. I don't think that's an underdog story in and of itself because of the American.
We're talking about America here. We're not talking
about. We're talking about a sports story. LeBron is not an underdog sports story.
Yeah,
that's how he's a number.
No, he's not, bro. He's not.
Hold on. Let me ask you the question,
bro.
Wait.
On a 17-year-old shoulders, all that pressure.
Wait. Okay. So is Peyton Manning an underdog story then?
Hell no.
Why? He was the first.
That was in the NFL. He had all the resources right there.
But LeBron had all the resources right there too, though.
But not from the beginning.
Yeah, 8 years old is the beginning.
Don't forget 8-1, 16. In high school, he had it.
16 is not the beginning.
No, okay, that's what I'm saying. But for basketball, that's 2 years before his NBA career. That's like right before he started. Peyton Manning. All right, forget Peyton Manning. Cam Newton. Is he what we talking underdog story?
Yes.
He was the number one overall pick.
Yeah,
that's not an underdog.
So what?
That's
that's the end of the story.
No, you're talking about two different things. Kenny, we're talking about sports.
And then somebody who was born faster, stronger.
But you literally can't be born faster.
He literally can't running. Like he walk up out the running.
So is Superman an underdog story?
He was born faster and stronger. That's not the same thing.
Just like
LeBron too.
LeBron is no.
You
Superman was raised on a damn farm. That's
Maurice. That's an underdog story. This man went from a farm. Superman went from a farm
to the city.
He's Superman. I don't hear that. No.
LeBron is Superman.
LeBron ain't no goddamn Superman.
That's exactly what he is.
LeBron not my favorite player, but y'all got me on here fucking defending LeBron like I ain't no goddamn Kobe fan. Y'all not gonna be doing this to me. What the fuck y'all talking?
You talking to me? You talking to me? You know how I get down, LeBron.
The alien.
He is an alien.
LeBron is an alien.
So LeBron not an alien, Kenny?
He could be.
I made that joke, but this is too far.
LeBron at 17 was punishing dudes when he got into the NBA.
Okay,
here's
the thing.
Right? He was a kid with 17.
Wait. Y'all say he was playing AAU, all this stuff. You realize he wasn't winning in AAU. He was winning in high school against bad schools.
Kenny,
when they went against a good school, Carmelo school, they got their ass kicked.
I don't care.
Is Kobe under? How about Kobe?
Nope, that was a professional athlete.
You hold on. I'm sorry. I'm seeing a theme here. I'm seeing a theme.
You can't have privilege and be an underdog.
He was privileged. That's what we talking about.
The privilege. No. Born with privilege. There's a difference between born with privilege and found. There's a difference.
He had the privilege to jumping on the top of a skyscraper.
Yeah, exactly. He's Superman.
He's not Superman.
Okay, Kenny. So if you that tallest person, right?
That dude played football too, man.
And he played football. He was
so you're gonna tell me a corner with your same skill sets gets drafted in front of you just because he's 6 feet.
Oh yeah.
You don't think that's him having a privilege? You could be that happens all the time. Just because somebody's 5'9", they get undrafted, they get drafted lower. So having talent, physical talent, should be a privilege too.
I think privilege is something you can take away. You can't take away that. You can't take away physical.
I mean, I could bust I could hit him with a bat in his knee. I'll take it away.
Okay. Point taken. But just being 6'6" don't make you old. You're gonna be a corner in the league.
No. But
that's why I said you're right. That's why I said you having the same skill set though.
Yeah. All things given, right? If y'all both run a 4.3, y'all both I don't know, y'all both had excellent, hip movement, but you're 5'9", and the dude is 6 feet. Who you think they're gonna draft first? And it's gonna be the 6 feet guy.
I like how you gave him 5'9". I like how you gave him 5'9". Good looking out. Kenny, you're a good friend. He is 5'9".
Kenny,
stop hating. Kenny is 5'9". Don't hate.
Is a beast though. Just know he's a beast.
But here's another thing.
But yeah, we was talking about you not long ago.
You can argue.
I text him
that every professional athlete is an underdog story. You can make that argument.
Yeah, so why argue it?
By statistics, it shit is almost impossible to happen.
Yeah, we ain't talking about beginner stories, man. We ain't talking about no dude. Look.
Got me drinking to LeBron.
I'm about to grab me. He about to start making me
I keep that thing on me.
Yeah, of course you do. Sponsor Kenny and us too. Forget that. All right, so listen, Kenny. When you're the number 1 overall pick, you can't be an underdog.
So okay, again, it depends on where we start the story from.
No,
you said
we started from 8.
If that's the case, because again, Brady's an underdog story. If you're talking about Brady,
no, he is. Of course, he is.
If you're talking about
because of the way he was drafted, that's the only reason.
Yeah, that's what like.
Yeah, but that's what
everyone missed.
That's what it is.
There was stuff to be seen that Brady was good. It's not like he wasn't made in college.
But literally every NFL team.
He was good in college.
Like what 20? Like what,
great
100 times. Like nobody saw him.
He was better than 4 of the other quarterbacks in the draft.
No, not coming out because apparently he was not.
I watched the
was not. No.
I test statistically. There's only one quarterback better than him.
If all of us go back and watch, Chad Pennington. If all of us go back and watch, we could see. Oh shoot! Like Tom Brady probably should have been picked like higher. Like, but we all of us seeing him scout different. Like all of us scout different than most people. Like most quote unquote people.
Hindsight is a hell of a scouting.
So that doesn't count. But
whoever scouted Brady was retarded. But okay.
Everybody.
I know. That's like
for 6 rounds. For 6 rounds.
That's like saying Kakashi is under. It's a underdog story.
LeBron.
Even though Kakashi was genius.
Kenny drinking, so that's why I think when he wake up tomorrow.
No, y'all made me drink.
He gonna
really defend LeBron. I ain't JJ. That's not see. Y'all think I hang out with JJ? We agree on all this stuff. That's not it. No. That's not me. No, I don't fuck with LeBron like that. That's JJ. Not me.
You know when you playing sports and then like you like or you practicing football or something like that.
We have a secret one here.
Hold on.
And you see a dude killing it. He's like, damn, this motherfucker faster than all of us. This nigga bigger than all of us. He's stronger than all of us. And you sitting back like, damn, you can't do none of the stuff that he do. And you struggling even.
Might know my story.
That's that person that's sitting in the background looking sick. That's the underdog.
Exactly.
That's the underdog.
Juan is the underdog story. Juan is the underdog story.
Exactly. That happened to me.
He met his match.
And when he finally get on the field, then he like, oh shit, I finally did. I had to work my ass off.
That's the underdog story, Kenny.
That's it right there.
That's the underdog story. Juan know what it's like to be an underdog. Coming from New York as the biggest,
I was dominating basketball. Just long story short, I used to dominate basketball in New York. When I came down to Florida to the country, man, I met Adrian Peterson basically as a kid. That was the first time I ever see some kid out-jump me, out-run me, out everything, out-power me.
Man,
I got quickly humbled.
Jeff, you was at school that day when I remember everybody at Edison used to like, I was like, oh my Michael was fast, he's super fast, and then I raced this dude at lunch, and this dude smoked me.
Oh, I didn't remember. I don't remember.
And I bust my butt like training, like just because I'm like, hey, what do you run? A 4.5. I ran a 4.7, didn't even know, and he smoked me. I trained to clock a 4.3 340 in high school.
So
that's underdog story.
What planet Aaron Judge from? If LeBron's Superman, what is Aaron Judge?
Oh,
he's a Martian.
I don't know. I don't know what he is.
That motherfucker.
He's a Martian.
I don't know what he is, but he ain't no underdog story. I know that. I know that. Is Adrian Peterson an underdog story? No, first round pick. I don't care where he grew up.
So wait. So you could be a bust if you drafted high, and you can only
be an underdog
story.
No. You could be drafted high, but if people are counting you out already before your career started, that's kind of like an underdog.
That is a good one. Like Baker Mayfield.
Don't give me no Tim Tebow.
Yeah, like
I give you Tom Brady.
No, but we say the first round draft pick that's being counted out before he even played.
Yeah, like Tim
Tebow.
He can't win. He can't do nothing. They shouldn't have drafted him.
They booted the man out the NFL.
All he does is win.
No, wait. Mike, you and Jeff talking about two different things. Jeff is saying Tebow is an underdog now.
No. From the beginning. He was an underdog.
The Heisman winner? Oh no!
We know. Wait, hold on.
They were counting him out.
They was counting him out.
Champ Bailey even counted him out. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
the moment he was drafted, coming in, they say he's a third round pick before he even came in. Like,
because he came through.
Josh McDaniels taking him 25th. People question that right off the bat. They were like, "What the hell are they doing?
He never going to win.
What the hell are you doing?
What, man? They didn't care about
bro. They didn't care about that. They say he's the worst quarterback.
Yep.
That ever threw a football. He's the worst.
What they kept saying, he can't win in this league. He can't win in this league. They kept saying he can't win in this league.
Charlie Ward won a Heisman.
Never hear nobody say he can't throw.
I
heard he can't throw. Or Ryan Leaf.
But he was praised.
We ain't got to talk about that. We ain't got to talk about Ryan Leaf.
Yeah, but
Jamarcus Russell.
Jamarcus Russell was praised when he came in. Remember, he had the best. He was at the best.
Jamarcus Russell just got fat.
I saying one of the worst players.
Oh, the worst players.
He sucked because he gained 70 pounds.
Against high competition, he was not good.
Yeah, man. Jamarcus Russell was overrated. Even coming in, like they said, he had the best. He had the best pro day ever.
He could be overrated, but we would never know because the same Jamarcus Russell didn't show up to the NFL.
How about this guy? He's a bust. The quarterback for the Titans, Young. He a bust.
Who? Oh, Vince Young.
I
feel embarrassed, man. Jeff, remember we defended the heck out of Vince Young for like 3 years, and Marcus like, suck, and he proved us wrong. Like that boy sucked. He's a bust. Heck, okay. Let me ask y'all this question, because like Juan has this insane theory about a bust.
Which one?
The one where you pick within the first 4 rounds, you're considered a bust if you don't succeed. If you don't make
depends on the position.
NFL team.
Depends on the position.
If you drafted in four rounds,
you say if you don't make the team?
first 4, like if you're not at some point, whether it's special team starter or something, you're a bust.
I don't consider a 4th round player a bust.
Even if you're not,
I mean, that's not
make the roster.
No. If you don't make the team,
it's not 1, 3, 6, 9. It depends on what you pick.
It's
close to it. Yeah, it is.
Even if it's top 150, right? You're talking about out of
150 players.
Out of 2,000 players that's eligible to be drafted.
You hard, dog. You hard.
You have to.
I say,
and I know why, though. I think also because we have so many 4th and 5th round picks that are successful, you kind of have to. But go ahead, Jeff, what you going to say?
But that becomes a numbers game after so many years, 4th and 5th rounds. Eventually, somebody's going to pan out. Yeah.
That's probability.
First and second round should be immediate impact players. Third round, you might have to bring along a little bit. You know, they might take a year or two. 4th round, you know.
Yeah, that's fine. But I mean, at some point, he has to.
He has to be on the play. He has to start.
You said not on a squad. That's a bust.
A 4th round, I can't call it a bust. It's like whatever.
Nah, if you
do y'all label third round? Y'all label third round as a bust? Because they said 4th round
squad player.
But do y'all label third round as a bust? Like, do y'all put bust?
If you don't make it, if a third rounder doesn't become a starter by, let's say, 2-3 years, that's a bust.
What about you? Bust?
I don't know. It's just not a high investment. A third rounder is just not a super high investment.
I think it's a high investment.
I'm starting to think okay.
That's top 100.
3 to 5, like 3 years ago.
That's investment.
3 years ago, I would have said nah. It's not really high investment because you kind of because you would draft a quarterback in the 3rd round. It's not a high investment. It's more of a developmental type of thing. But like you said, Kenny, it depends on the position. Because you take a running back in the 3rd round, Jeff, you want to get carries.
But that's a dime a dozen if you're getting if
you want to get carries. No,
I don't know.
That is true.
I was considering if it's a linebacker. I would consider if it's a linebacker.
Like so, bust. Okay, so bust is for the 3rd round is position dependent, right? Because
a
3rd round quarterback can't be a bust. We all agree on that.
Yeah,
right?
Can't be.
No.
Can't be.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, because
I guess you got me on that one.
But
I guess it's position.
No, I get what you're saying. You're not wrong. Like
you see a damn kicker get picked in the 2nd round. You're gonna call that a bust? You gonna
that's a bust pick.
That's a dumb decision.
He better start.
He better start.
As long as he start.
You just gonna be like, fuck that, whatever. It's a kicker.
I can't think of that many teams that even.
How high would y'all draft?
The Jets.
How high would y'all draft a kicker?
5th round.
I'm not drafting a kicker.
You don't draft him at all?
You think?
I draft him because what player you gonna pick? Like
you think he's really Testaverde? You can have him for the next 12, 15
exactly.
years.
If you know he's,
I'll sign one.
Even if you know, if somebody telling you to see, we could promise you, Vinny. But I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. If we're promising you Vinny Testaverde's career,
I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
Okay, if you're saying that I gotta go see a psychic and they gotta assure me I got Vinatieri on my team.
Yes.
Yeah, they tell you that.
They tell you
magic wand.
He's gonna be
psychic. Gotta tell me psychic
and my. Let's say you went to the psychic and everything. Maylene,
he turns
Maylene right in the house.
We go to Maylene.
Yeah, we go to Maylene, and then she tell you.
Now we can actually draft. Now we can draft in the 4th round.
You got Adam Vinatieri sitting there, Mike, and then you got Jerome